Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a default replacement for underwear and also a default replacement for eyes that have come in the face paint category. Now, I don't know if you're the same way, but for me, I hate everything that comes with The Sims. I hate all of the generic underwear, eyes, presets, everything. So if you know me, you know that everything in my game is probably the least bit like The Sims as you could probably find. So one big thing is underwear. Now there's a lot of default replacements out there that are fantastic and I love them. However, I wanted to find one for myself that I can kind of mix and match with. And so that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. Now, a lot of creators have in their TOU that you cannot share these things. So this tutorial is more so for personal use. There are some creators out there who will let you share things. I always highly suggest, if you're going to do that, to reach out to the creator themselves personally and ask them, hey, is this okay if I make this a default and I, share it with full credit, if you would allow that. A lot of creators, usually if they're reached out to, they'll say, oh yeah, sure, no problem, as long as they're full credit and all that stuff. So highly recommend doing that if you're going to share it. Otherwise, just keep it for yourself and make your game more beautiful. So now what I did is I went onto the Sims resource after doing a lot of different searching on Pinterest and all kinds of different places to find a cute bra and panty. And I actually found this creator that their name is Sims House, I believe. I'll link them down below. They have beautiful undergarments. Like, I love them. So all I did was grab a top and a bottom, or a bra and a panty, and so I can mix and match, and I will show you how to create them into a default. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is, once you've downloaded the top and bottom that you want to use, you're going to open up Sims 4 Studio. And I've personally made a folder on my desktop that says replacements. So I put all of the downloads that I want to use to do the default replacements into there, just to make it easier and organized. So this is how we're going to do the underwear, and then we will do the eyes. Okay, so now you're going to go into Sims 4 Studio and you're going to click on My Projects. Now, this is not your project, but this is how you're going to open up a piece of CC. So it'll default to your desktop, I think, or maybe somewhere else that you might have been working on previously. I am going to open up the folder that I have called Replacements, because that is where I put the underwear top and bottom. Okay, so as you can see here, we have the Sims House lace bra, panties, and then of course I have the muddy eyes that I'm going to do change after we do this. So the first thing you're going to do is, let's do the bra first. So we're going to click on this and then we're going to hit open. Okay, and as you can see, this is what the bra looks like. Mine defaulted into warehouse for some reason. So you just go into studio and then it comes in this nice tan color, a white swatch, and then also black. So I'm going to do the white just because you can see it a little bit better. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to export this texture right here. And it should pop up into the folder that you had opened from your My Projects. So this says it's replacement, so that's where we're going to put it. I'm just going to call this like top 1. And then hit save. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing here. We're going into the bottom, and all you have to do is go to the white swatch, hit export, and then I'm going to save this as bottom. Okay, now after this, we're going to go back into the main menu of Sims 4 Studio, and you're going to go to where it says cast, and you click override and you hit the cast button. Now this is going to bring up everything that's within the game. So let's make this a lot easier for ourselves. We're going to go into base game and we will go to part type, which is clothing top, and then we will do female. And we're going to scroll down until we find this kind of like a salmon type color. You'll know it right away. It's the top that is used for the default underwear. Okay, so here it is right here. And as you can see, it'll say underwear, sexy salmon. Okay, so once you have that selected, you hit next, and then you will save your package file. So I would save it as possibly, bra replacement or something like that. Okay, so once you are here, you will see the rig will have the top. So this is what you're going to be replacing. So all you have to do, it's super easy. You just click on import, and then your folder will come up where you exported the original bra top. And then all you have to do is click on top and hit open. Now it'll kind of think for a few seconds, and then you will see that it will replace the default top of the underwear. And all you have to do is click save, and then that's it. Now let's do the same thing to the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to go back into the main menu, and you're going to do cast override again. And this time you're going to do clothing bottom. And now we're going to go and find the underwear that is the same salmon color that we can replace. Okay, now this one says underwear sexy athletic mesh solid salmon. So you click on that and then you hit next, and then you're going to do the same thing and save it. And you can save it as underwear replacement or maybe bottom replacement, whatever you choose. Now we're going to do the exact same thing. So here you will see the bottom, and all you have to do is click import, and then you're going to import the bottom that you had saved. Okay, just let it do its thing for a second, and there we go. So now you'll see the bottom, you hit save, and you're done. The last part of this is taking those two pieces and putting them directly into your mods folder. So let's check it out in game. Now, don't forget, when you have any kind of override or replacement, you can only use one at a time. So if you have had one already previously, get rid of that and then put in the new ones that you just created. Okay, so now here is our beautiful, beautiful sim in CAS with the underwear replacement that I changed out. Now, as you can see, there is a shadow where the EA underwear is. Some bottoms will do this, some won't. So you just kind of have to play around with it. It doesn't really bother me that much, so I don't really care. I think she looks great. But this is what it looks like in game. Okay, now let me show you how to change eyes that came as face paint to default eyes for your game. Now, all you have to do is go and do the exact same thing as we did before when opening up a piece of CC, and you just go into My Projects, and then we're going to click on Sephlora's Muddy Eyes. Okay, so now this brings up the package file, and as you can see, she has 28 swatches of these eyes. Now this is going to be very time consuming, so for the sake of time, I'm going to show you just how to do it for one, and you have to repeat it for every single swatch, unfortunately. However, it is very, very worth it, I promise. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into the warehouse tab. And once you open this up, this will look a little bit, overwhelming, but don't worry. So this one I actually just changed for you. So let me do this one first. So we're going to go into where it says cast part. Do not touch anything except for cast part. Okay. So you're going to go into here where it says face paint, and you're going to click on that, and you're going to scroll up to where it says eye color. So you will change that to eye color. Now, again, you're going to have to do this for every single cast part. Okay. Now this is unchecked for infant. I personally like to have the infants have the same color, so I am going to check that. I don't know if this works. I haven't checked this yet myself, but just for this purpose, I'm going to check it and hopefully cross my fingers that it works. Okay, now once you have changed it to eye color, the next thing you're going to have to do, again, for every single swatch, is to change the PROTYPE ID. Now, if you don't want to go through and search for it, it's down a little bit, but it's not too far. You can search up at the top, which is really nice. So we're going to do PROTYPE, and it comes up right here. So you're going to take this and you're going to change it to 00001, the letter D, the number 8, and then the letter E. I'll place it at the bottom in the description so you can just copy and paste. Now, you're going to have to do that for every single one. So I'll show you how to make this a little bit easier. What you can do is as you start going through these, just change them all first into eye color and go down each one and change it to eye color, and then go back and then change the prototype ID. That's probably the easiest thing to do. So just do it one at a time, check it if you want it to be an infant, and then kind of go from there. Once you do all of that, you're going to hit save, and then you put it into your mods folder. Now at this point, you can rename it. I've renamed mine so that way it says, default replacement or something like that, but you put it into your mods folder and it will replace those ugly, ugly EAIs. And now here are her absolutely gorgeous eyes. As you can see, these eyes are so amazing. Sephora just is stunning and did the most beautiful job on these eyes. And now you can have them on your sim all the time. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, and I hope that you find some beautiful things to replace the ugly stuff that EA has. And as a creator myself, I can't stress enough how important it is to give credit where credit is due. So please, if you use any of these methods to replace your default and you choose to share them, if it is okay with the creator, please, please, please give proper credit. I can't tell you how many times people have used my things without credit, and it's disheartening for a creator. So please, I can't stress that enough. And I hope that you enjoyed this and it was helpful, as I said before. So as always, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are around this big, beautiful world. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.